Hey marketers, I'm Adina Zayons with Napkin Marketing, and I am here with a Marketing Minute. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 online form mistakes that you are probably making right now and you don't even know it. So, Napkin Marketing is a Formstack certified partner, and Formstack is one of the best online form platforms that we use for when we build our client websites. And what I'll be talking to you about today is how to optimize your forms on your website. Forms tend to be the overlooked, forgotten stepchild of the web design world, and a lot of companies can improve their conversion, improve how many leads they get out of their website if they do forms correctly. So I'll be showing you some of the common mistakes we see with our clients and companies that come to us, and out there on the interweb, mistakes that we see companies making with their online forms and how you can avoid them. Just to get everybody on the same page, most companies will have an online form like this on their website, typical form, and asks for their name, email, phone number, and it's basically there to help you generate leads. So what we fail to see sometimes is this form and this page is really, really important. It's the gateway where the client will get in touch with your company and start basically their relationship with you. So this has to be a page that's welcoming, that's easy, and that's integrated with systems that you need in order to help you automate and help you continue to do business with that person. So I'll be showing you a few different ways to do that. So you're familiar with all the different forms. We've all seen online forms out there, but still not everyone is using online forms. I still see a lot of companies with pages like this where they're just putting an email address on their Contact Us page and they're expecting clients to just email. Now, if you think about the typical user, a lot of times they're looking at your website from the car, or they're busy, they're distracted by multiple things. What you're asking them to do when you don't give them an online form and you're asking them to email is you're asking them to actually take a few extra steps, which means on many browsers, when you click the email, it doesn't automatically populate an email message. So that means oftentimes the person has to copy this email address into an email message, then think about what to write you, and go through that thought process. In the meantime, they might be distracted by another website, they might be distracted by social media, they might be distracted by their dog or their kid. And you're basically making it more difficult and making the barriers to entry harder to get in touch with you when you just give an email link. The reason most people prefer online forms to an email link is it takes the thinking out of it for them. It just asks for name, email, what's the reason you're contacting, instead of having to think through those little steps when you're sending it out an email. So the first thing I recommend is use online forms. Don't make that mistake. Second mistake I see companies doing a lot is not asking permission to email. This goes back to CASL and anti-spam laws that especially affect Canadian marketers. So right now, if you want to be compliant with the Canadian anti-spam laws, you want to be asking permission to email. Or you might be wanting to ask permission to subscribe. In any case, you want to have explicit permission on record, and the best way to get that permission is through your online form. So a couple examples I have for you. This is kind of a don't example of the typical forms we see. Just asks for name, email, phone number. But what I do encourage our clients to do is when people are filling out a form to just add a little checkbox or a statement that says why you're collecting the information and that they have the right to unsubscribe. This gives you that Canadian anti-spam law compliance that you want to have, and also gives you the permission to put that person on your contact list so you can market to them and email to them in the future. So do this. And we add these. This is a client of ours with a contact form that we added for his law firm site. And just could be as simple as, yes, this company has permission to contact me. Just have them check that off so that that submission that comes in through the form becomes your record of castle compliance for that subscriber. Another mistake number 3, this is another mistake I see people doing, is when someone fills in the form, they get a thank you page, like thank you for filling in the form, but they actually don't get an auto response email from the company. So the typical thing is that you fill out a form, you see this thank you page, but really, where did your email go? The consumer may not feel assured that you got their message by just seeing that screen. And a lot of times consumers will complain that they fill out a form and it goes into a black hole. They never hear from the company again. So a better way to do this is actually setting up your forms with an auto response email. And this is very easy to do if you use proper form software like Formstack. And this is an example of one we set up for one of our clients. And it's just a simple form. It can just be text-based. You can also add logos to it. But basically, thank you for contacting us. Your information is going to be kept confidential. Follow us on Facebook or go to our website. So think of that auto response message as not just an auto response message, but it's an opportunity to make that connection and build that relationship with the client. Now, you can also even create a whole email drip campaign. When someone fills out the form, they can start getting a series of emails, but that's more of an advanced thing. The main thing I want you to take away is have an auto response form, because then your email is in the client's inbox and you've made that connection via email with them. And they also get that assurance and confidence that you indeed did get their message. And if they want to contact you even faster, they can reply to that email, or they can have your contact information in that email. And again, continue to build that relationship with you. So the takeaway here is do auto response emails. Mistake number 4 with online forms, not taking advantage of video. So I don't see too many companies taking advantage of video. And again, think of that online form page and that landing page or your contact us page as your front door to your business. It's the point where that relationship is created. So think of it as an opportunity to really help the client get to know you with video and take advantage of that, so they actually are getting to know you when they're filling out the form. And to show you what this looks like, we've done this. This is a kind of, I like to show big company examples and small company examples. So this is a software company, and on their schedule a demo page, they actually have a video that's a little bit of an intro to the company. And we've done that as well for our law firm clients on a smaller scale. We have Ken Pope's form. He has a short intro about why people should fill out the form, a little bit about him and what they're going to get, which is a free consultation when they fill this out. So it's a little bit of a pitch, but also an intro to your business when you're able to do a video on your form page. And here's another example from another client. And what we've seen when we've added videos to a contact form page or to a landing page, we've seen responses and conversions just double or triple, because people are making that personal connection, and now they're even more convinced to actually fill out the form. So don't think of the form as just some automated thing on your website. It's a chance to make a connection and build a relationship. Finally, we come to online mistake number 5, and this is another innovative thing you can do on your website. It's take advantage of appointment scheduling technology. You've probably starting to see these on different websites, and they're a lot easier to implement than you think. So instead of having clients actually just fill out a form to get a consultation with you, wait to hear back from you, go back and forth and schedule appointments, what we actually do is we can implement an online scheduling solution so people can make a schedule, and this can be integrated directly with your Google Calendar, with your Outlook calendar, and people get an automated email response saying, confirming their appointment. They get to choose the appointment on your calendar, and you can control the dates that show up here. So if you only want to take, public appointments twice a week between 1:30 and 3:30, you can set that up so people can only schedule themselves at that time. And again, this is how we've implemented it for one of our clients. And we've also implemented it for Napkin Marketing, and we get our appointments this way as well. And it is totally a game changer when you get appointments this way, because basically you're automating your lead flow. You come in the morning and you have appointments booked that you didn't have to put in any staff time to get booked. So that concludes the 5 online form mistakes that you're making. Hopefully you've learned something here today. And if you're ready to level up your marketing and have a chat with us about how we can help you get to the next level and improve your conversions, your sales, your online leads, your customer journey and relationships, feel free to get on our online contact form on napkinmarketing.com or book your free 30-minute call with me, and we can help you move forward with your marketing goals. Again, thanks so much and have a great day, and hope I've helped today.